We are on Lake Guntersville this week, fishing the Toyota Championship. Just got up here last night, just made it out on the water. It's looking good out here. We got a lot of grass over here in the Scottsboro area today. Bunch of matted up grass, just went over the bridge right over here, getting over, and you could just see the matted up grass everywhere. So this week, pretty much just gonna be dissecting a bunch of grass mats, I have a feeling. Should be a good punching bite, maybe a little bit of frogging. Hit up grass mats everywhere down the river right up here. This is just a small one right here. Up that way, it's just like all matted up, like miles of it. So just gonna be dissecting a bunch of matted up stuff, looking for a few good stretches of fish. Pretty much gonna be pulling out 2 rods, I think. Just gonna be pulling out a couple of punching rods with different sized weights, and a couple of frogs. But if I can get on a punching bite, I think that's really gonna be my best opportunity to do something in this tournament for $200,000. So I'm gonna be taking this practice pretty seriously. There's a lot of money on the line on this one. Try to find a few groups of fish and take you guys along for the ride. Stay tuned. All right, we're gonna start off doing a little bit of punching, I think. Grab, let's see. I'll try out some Okeechobee craw nuke punches. That should work. Came well prepared on the nuke punches. These are all Okeechobee craw. Got a bunch of green pumpkins, got a couple watermelon reds, and then got the bandito bugs and the Kraken craws as well. So should be all set as far as punching baits go. Try one of these guys. Half green pumpkin, half blue flake. And from what I'm seeing, I think I'm gonna start off with this 1 ounce weight. I've got a 1 ounce, a 1.5, and a 2 ounce rigged up. Stuff in front of me right now doesn't look to be too thick, so I think we'll get by with this 1 ounce. A good one. Not getting many bites, but if they're all like this, we'll be in business. Alright, I got another one on. Feels pretty good. I've gotten a couple bites in this area, so I'm gonna see if you won't just drop it. That felt like a solid one. Looks like I'm gonna have to go to screw lock here. I'm not even trying to catch him, and he got hooked. Just got out on the water for day 2 of practice. Day 1 went decent. Got quite a few bites in this one area, so I really need to find some more stuff. Definitely need to find some more stuff. I think that one spot that I got quite a few bites in the hydrilla, I think that's gonna be a really good area, but I think other people are probably gonna find it because it's in a pretty obvious little spot there. But if I can get on that stuff, I think I'll really be able to catch a pretty decent bag off of it. But like I said, I mean, with as many people that are out here fishing, somebody else is gonna find it, if not a couple people. So I think it's gonna be a good spot to hit, but it's not gonna be what I need to rely on. So I need to find a few additional areas, but I definitely think the grass bite is gonna be the main player. So really just gonna keep that punching rod and maybe a frog here and there in my hands, and just try to find a couple different areas, groups of fish that I can go to, and pick off a fish here and there, or potentially if there's a big group of fish, really do some damage. But there's gonna be, anytime you get a group of fish like that in the grass, it's gonna be really hard to find for yourself. So really just need to focus on finding a few key areas that I can rotate through. All right, so today's plan is to check out a few areas that I caught some punching fish during pro circuit practice earlier this year. We were here in, I think it was late March, early April, something like that. I got a decent amount of bites in practice for pro circuit. Didn't end up happening during the tournament, but I figure if they were in these areas during that time of year when they really weren't in the mats, that right now when everything's all matted up and they're moving up shallow, maybe it'll have a few fish in them. So we're gonna punch around. I can already see it's a lot more matted up right now than it was when we were here for pro circuit earlier in the year. Pretty overcast today. We had some rain coming through, so I'm gonna try to punch, but I might have to break out the frog a little bit here too. Little guy. Just stopped, and there's some schooling fish up ahead. Don't know if they're bass or stripers or what they are, but we're gonna see if I can't get this topwater out and fire it out to them. There's one of them. Let's see if they're bass. If so, there's a ton of them over here. Nah, striper. That's what I figured. There's too many of them. Ooh, that was a bigger one. Oh, wow. Tiny. That is the first one I've caught on a frog, though. Yeah. Only took till 4 o'clock to catch one. Alright, so as you can tell by that video, was not catching very many fish at all during this practice. It was super tough out there on Guntersville. I was really going into this tournament after the practice just banking on getting 5 bites per day. If I could get a little bit more than 5 bites per day, say 7, 8 bites a day, I felt like I was going to be in really good position just because the quality of the fish were pretty good. They tended to be 3+ pounders if I did get bit out of the grass, but those bites were very hard to get and a lot of people were sharing the same water. So you guys will have to see how the tournament ends up. We've got a nice production video for this tournament, for the MLF Toyota Championship. I got my camera guy with me for this tournament, so stay tuned for that. That should be coming out in a few days here if you're watching this video right now. If you're watching this video after it's been posted for a few days, that video is probably already out, so just check out my channel and go to that video. But hey, it's Guntersville. There's some big fish out there, and I may have gotten my hands on a few, so stay tuned for that video. Appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you at the next one.